This woman is withdrawing money from an ATM. There's a man with a brick approaching the woman, suddenly picks up the brick and hit the woman in the back of her head. The woman ducks her head to avoid the attack. The man is surprised. The woman raises her right hand. A lightning bolt is released from her hand and strikes the man. Suddenly, the man flies backward. The man falls to the ground. The man was immobilized on the ground, so it was Courier-Man who subdued the man. In a car in another place, a robber used a chain, strangled the driver's neck. The driver is having trouble breathing and his face is red. After the robbery, the robber was about to leave. Then a man appeared. Flames came out of his palms. The robber pulled out a machete and fought with the man. He cuts the man's arm. The robber turned and fled. Then the Courier-Man appeared. He blocked the robber's way. He kicked the robber in the chest. The robber fell to the ground. Courier-Man sprayed glue on his hands. He fixed the man's limbs on the ground, successfully subdued the robber. Bill takes the syringe and sticks it into the orange, injects the liquid from the syringe into the orange. A group of men watch Bill's movements. They stare at the orange. Suddenly, the orange grows bigger and bigger on both sides. Soon it's two oranges. Bill picks up the oranges and hands them to the man across from him. The man breaks the two oranges together. The men eat the oranges with great excitement. The taste of the orange is very good. They raise their thumbs in praise. They decide to invest in Bill's scientific research. The man questioned Bill about the test tubes. It turns out that Bill was secretly conducting in vivo experiments. The man's employees found out and reported a large amount of live reagents were found at the scene. The man decided to cancel his investment in Bill. Bill called a group of gunmen. The gunmen pointed their guns at the man. They grabbed the man's employee, took out a rope and tied him to a chair. Bill took a syringe out of his pocket and stabbed the man's employee, injecting the man's employee with a live reagent. The man's employee was convulsing. His body began to swell. Suddenly, it explodes into pieces. Bill was furious. He took out a syringe and was about to stab the man. Courier-Man sprayed out two pieces of glue. He sucked up the two guns. He threw the gunmen's guns away. He rushed over and knocked down a couple of gunmen. Suddenly, two more gunmen appeared. They kept shooting at Courier-Man. Courier-Man protects the hostages. He hid behind the wall. The gunmen are still shooting. Then a security guard appeared, running behind the gunman. He punched the gunman and knocked him to the ground. It turned out to be Courier-Man's helpers arriving. The woman's hand released lightning. She pressed her hand on the computer. The computer quickly shorts out and explodes. Bill sees the situation and runs. He took off his jacket as he ran. Bill kept running. Suddenly, the security guard appeared in front of Bill. He punched Bill in the face. The guard grabs Bill and punches him again. Bill sticks a needle into the guard's chest. The guard's body is convulsing. He was in great pain. Soon the guard's body turns into steel, and his clothes were blown to pieces. Bill was shocked. The guard walked towards Bill. He punched Bill in the head.